What's up? Today's a good day. Wow, can you believe this? As you may know, I was embroiled in a Cold War, you know? Nintendo and I have been at odds for a few years. Antlers locked together in this Cold War, all stemming from their refusal to release Wave Race 64, the game you're looking at right now, on modern hardware, the Switch we're talking about. Well, it was a Cold War, and by Cold War, I define this particular Cold War by me funneling vast amounts of money to Nintendo on a regular basis, almost a weekly basis, by purchasing their software, while at the same time complaining endlessly, nagging them, whining about why they haven't released Wave Race 64, one of the greatest games ever created in the history of the known universe. Anyway, shout out to Dave Mustaine. Some of you may know I'm actually on vacation right now. This isn't an ideal streaming situation, so let me know. We may be dropping frames. I don't know what's going to be happening. I'm not at home, otherwise I'd open my window, pop out my window, and I'd shout, "Yo, Mustaine! Time to die!" But I'm not at home. Shout out to Dave, nevertheless. Anyway, Nintendo and I were locked together. We were at an impasse, a complete standstill. We didn't know what was going to happen, and lo and behold, isn't it nice? Isn't it nice when you have a kind of conflict like this, and one of the parties, maybe the party in power, just sort of steps back and says, you know what, let's offer an olive branch, Don, and that's exactly what they did. A massive olive branch, it's practically a tree dropping on me in the form of Wave Race 64 for the Switch. This is what we've been asking for, okay? So thank you, Nintendo. What can I say? The ball is back in my court. Let's see, catching up. Do I have an N64 controller with Switch? I don't. Maybe I'll have to get one, but I'm fairly used to playing with it on the Pro. I played a lot of Wii with the Pro, and I think I like the Switch Pro for sure better than the Wii U Pro, so I think it's going to feel good. I should let you know, I haven't played this game yet at all, okay, on the Switch. You're going to see me dip my toes in for the first time. I'm practically trembling with excitement. I'm very excited about this, and I'm happy we're doing it together. So look, Nintendo, as you know, I want to do something for you now. A couple weeks ago, maybe in the last 2 weeks, we had a group stream where I presented a table read, a script for a potential opening for a direct sequel to Wave Race 64. Look, I don't know where you are on the development of this game. I mean, you may be about to announce it, who knows, so no offense to anyone that's working on it. But if not, I would like to make a formal offering for this original IP, okay? Go back, check out the stream, Nintendo, see what you think. It's sort of the framework of what I think could be a fantastic sequel to this game. I just wanted to offer something to you since you've offered something to me. We're back in the game together, all right? So this is exciting. So anyway, we're going to dip our toes in today. So, big announcement. Look, first, Nintendo, I'm offering you this, negotiations, an open negotiation, a spot at the table to talk about this direct sequel, this original IP I've created and performed a selection from, which was witnessed recently. And what's up, Red Sky? Thank you for joining. I needed your good luck. Unexpected enemy. Everyone's hopping in now. This is good for a surprise stream. This is on Switch. Finally, Gameplay Dismay. This is what I'm talking about. The joy we're all feeling that this game is available on Switch now. The only thing I'm going to be nervous about now, I'm going to want to play this thing all the time on the go, this and that. What if I break a record while I'm on the road? I think you can only save 30 seconds of gameplay on your Switch, can't you? I don't know. Someone's going to have to tell me what I can do. I'll be very nervous about this now, playing on the go. Anyway, look, I've got watermelon cubes. I'm going to give myself a little bit of energy as I gear up to shake off the rust, ease into the pool a little bit again, you know. Very sweet, very juicy. That's a good thing. RF Switch has us in the background. Thank you. You're still here. Your good luck is here, which I appreciate. I'll holler for you if something big happens, okay? But RF, I just expect a nice, smooth, probably won't go too long today, okay? Probably going to be a nice, clean 90 minutes. We're going to have to keep it tight, but just to get in before the weekend, we wanted to do this. The other big announcement, as you probably have already guessed, Laubro doesn't like melon. Any kinds of melon you don't like? I mean, I've heard of people not liking cantaloupe or maybe honeydew, but you don't like any melon. Is that what's happening here? RF switch, you never know from one day to the next. Things can go from bad to very good. I think you're going to have some good luck today. I think we all will. Good afternoon, Swordfish 00830. Thank you for joining. Melon Fanta is so good. Wormhole likes that. Do you see Jurassic World on Peacock has an extended scene? Now, hold on. Peacock has the extended scene? I paid a pretty penny for this on Amazon, and I didn't get an extended scene. Is this on the Amazon one too, Killer DLS? Let me know. I did not know there's an extended scene. Love watermelon. Serenite, a Mel-Off, Hazanto's thinking of. Cold, juicy watermelon. A lot of people are on. Well, I'm still on vacation, D-Up, okay? I'm not this. We had to jump in from the road just to experience a little bit of wave race together. But the big announcement, as you can see below, look at this. Look where we are, right? What else could I do but react with this beautiful announcement from Nintendo? With this, I am officially telling you I am tossing my hat back into the waters. From this moment, Dawn versus Wave Race continues, okay? We're going to try to make this a regular thing again. We're going to probably, hopefully, make it like a weekly stream or something. We'll figure it out. I got to clear things out with Isla and Bloodworth, of course. Figure out what the best strategy is, but this thing is probably going to be starting next week. So I thought this would be a nice intro for us to kick things off, sort of celebration together. Get our sea legs and see how things go. All right, what do you think? There it is, big announcement. I'm pumped up. Jurassic World Dominion and the 14-minute extended cut will both release on Peacock on September 2nd. Holy smokes, Killer DLS. How many times am I going to end up buying this movie now, I'm wondering? It's great news, Samo. It is great news. Thank you. Fridays and Mondays seem pretty open for streams at the moment, Don. We'll see. We'll see. I've got some ideas. I've got to clear them, though, you know. Our current PB to beat is 14:41. Yes, look at the times below me. These are accurate, okay? This is where we left off in terms of my best times. Now, look, this game being released again, and they bring a lot of attention to it. We may get some modern-day speedrunners focusing their attention on this. We might get a whole new slew of competition in here. That's not necessarily good for me and my scores. But as you know, I'm competing at myself at this point. I'm not quite good enough to be a top 10 racer yet, but we are racing, as you can see below. Anyone that's just joining, it's going to be, once we get started, Championship Expert, okay? But look, this is the first time I'm playing this on Switch. I'm going to get started now. And we're going to have to unlock Expert because it's my very first time playing. Oh, no, you know what? It's been so long since I played. I don't even remember what my... I needed to tweak my racer. Does anyone know? I tweaked one thing all the way to the left and the other things all the way to the right. Do you know what I'm talking about? This right here.
Select your watercraft, please.
Does someone remember what my handling settings were? It's been so... I know I should remember this. I think this was all the way on light, and the others were maybe all the way at the right. Recorded times achieved on Switch N64 emulation legal with the World Wave Race 64 Federation rules. I would assume they would be, and that's a good thought. I really didn't even consider that. God, you know, this is what you take. This is why we needed it on modern hardware. So much you forget about that we can take advantage of. Is code to Red Dolphin. Kier92, thank you for 40 months. Be our spies, doing the dirty work of checking a previous stream. Thank you. That's what I was supposed to do before this stream started. I said I better check my last stream to see what the heck my custom engine settings were, and I forget. I don't want to get it backwards, and I may do that. I'm guessing handling was all the way on light, and engine and grip were at top end and tight. It was something extreme like that. This is how long it's been since I've even played the game. I mean, I think the last time we did Dawn vs. Wave Race was probably my last run-through of Wave Race. I might have run through it actually a couple times in between. Usually around the Christmas time, holiday time, I like to run it. I gotta pay attention here. Okay. Left handing, right dash, right grip. Excellent. Thank you, BR Spies. I thought... Whoops. That sounds right. Oh, this is weird. So this is something I'll have to fix. Maybe for the next stream. I hope you're not experiencing that. I actually have a slight audio delay, I think. Like I said, I kind of set this up on the road, so things aren't ideal, and I've got big plans too. The show will have improvements. But for now, let's just enjoy this. As you can see, I'm not in a rush. I'm not speed running anything just now. Here we go, everyone. What we've been waiting for, and I missed the... it's a good thing I'm not speed running, huh? I missed the thing, but that's okay. We're gonna have a slow build. So far, it feels good. So far, it feels good. Here's the thing. I do like the Pro Controller a lot better than the Wii U Pro Controller. The Switch Pro Controller is actually quite a solid... It's quite a solid controller. And as you know, things are very chill here at the beginning. And I'm really easing into it. We did play with Damiani and Brad Blue Storm the other day, which was awesome. So the control feels similar, not identical, but it's similar. So that helped me a little bit, at least get somewhat warmed up for this nice surprise announcement that we did not know was happening. But we're thrilled that it is. We're gonna have to unlock all this. Look at that, we got a lap record. If you look at the top left and see the flashing number, that means our second lap was a best time, so that's curious. But we are, you know, just easing up. We're in the first novice class or whatever. We have to advance to expert. We have to unlock things. Off to a good start. Faster and faster. Look at those times. 29, 22, 21. Let me tell you something, though. Okay, you say 21 seconds. That's a very good time, Don. Isn't that record PB kind of time? It is, but we're playing on easy right now, okay, or whatever, novice. So the waves are not aggressive. This is not what we're going to be facing in expert mode. That's why I'm not starting the clock yet. That's not why I haven't started the splits running, because it would be complete nonsense data we'd be collecting. It would not do us any good. I'm Mariner. Don. Let's see. That was. Okay. Yeah. The set. Whoops. I missed it again. Sorry. I was looking at chat. Yeah. The settings have remained the same. So whatever you found should be correct. And those are the settings I actually mimicked off of, you know, all the world record holders. And shame on me, I should check. I didn't even check, well, because I'm not really, you know, there yet, but I didn't check if there's been any changes in the world record holders since we last jumped on. We're in a beautiful sunset day. I love this water. It always reminds me of some Tang, and it makes me thirsty. It makes me actually want to get some Tang. You know what this reminds me of? During the pandemic, you know, I wasn't going nuts with stockpiling food and everything, how some people were, but there were serious shortages, so you had to sort of just not take it for granted of being like, oh, I can just have an empty cupboard, you know? You started to think about the future and unplanned events like this, you know, because we're used to a thing where we just shop when we need stuff. So I started thinking ahead, and I ended up making a purchase, several extra canisters of powdered Tang. I picked up thinking of doomsday scenarios, you know? This is what I was doing in the pandemic. And I didn't use, I was going through some of this stuff, but you got to drink a lot of Tang, especially when you're locked in lockdown and you don't have other people to help you enjoy the yummy Tang. I'm drinking Tang, and I can't, there's only so much I can drink. And the odd thing is that I found out during this pandemic, Tang has a relatively short expiration life. So who knows, you know, a lot of people I know advocate, hey, when stuff expires, you can still drink it, whatever. I like to play it a little safe, and this stuff expired quick. So I had barrels of Tang that I ended up having to, you know, kind of pass off to some people that didn't mind, and it was really something. It was a shame. I had to toss some Tang. This watermelon I'm enjoying is yummy. That was my best start so far. That was a 3. Now, as you know, Drake Lake is an incredibly intense course. And, oh, I forgot. Gosh, I forgot how I even ran this. I might have gone around the other side of that island last time. So, we gotta remember how we do all this. Whoa! Oh, they moved the pins. I'm already racing. I'm thinking of the placement of those buoys for expert already. So my mind was a little ahead of myself, which is a good sign there. So far, we're doing good. I think we're supposed to go this way. I think. Gosh, I really don't remember that turn. Some of this stuff I'm going to have to look up. Now, as you know, too, there are a couple of glitches, as you may or may not know. When I was running this, I'm still not used to where these are. Oh, they're a lot easier in this mode. In easy or whatever, novice. There's some glitches which we're going to have to ultimately at some point achieve in order to get world records. Higher and higher, you know, better and better times. Some of these glitches we won't be attempting yet. We're just going to, we still can get a much lower time without trying to accomplish some of these glitches that I was spinning my wheels. One in particular, which I'll point out here when we get to, I believe it's Marine Fortress. Okay, this is a glitch we may not be attempting at first because we're just going to try to get some solid consistency in all our runs. I have no idea when I run expert, which will be on this stream. We should have enough time. When I run expert, I'm going to start the clock just to see where we're at. I have no idea. Are we going to be a minute off our time? Look at that time below me. 14:41 is the total time. That's our personal PB, personal best. Best pace. And so far we're off to the races on this, but it's all easy, so none of this data is useful. I gotta say the game feels good so far. Nintendo, you've done good. Marine Fortress is fun. This is actually the track with the shortcut I think I was talking about, which we won't attempt. Whoops. Oh, what's happening there? My audio is delayed by quite a bit. I'm wondering if anyone else is experiencing that. I'm assuming you are. Like on that one, from when he said go to when the light green was almost 2 seconds off, it felt like. So there's the glitch right there. I just passed it. That's my white whale. That's my big obstacle. That's my Goliath. At some point, I'm going to have to battle that thing. And what I'm talking about is that is a gate which opens on the second lap. In order to achieve a big time save is you have to get under that gate before it opens. On the first lap, there's a way to sort of hit the current and force yourself under the gate. It is not easy. I tried it a bunch, and it's a hassle to practice too, because you got to kind of reset the track every time unless you have special software running, which I don't. So in my latest approach, as we begin the runs again, as we begin Dawn versus Wave Race, you know, we're going to probably skip attempting this glitch until we're getting consistent PBs. And then we're going to start bringing it down more aggressively, because right now we have the potential to already bring our total time down by a lot without that glitch. Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it's the third lap? Wait, it didn't open. Oh, it doesn't even open on Novice. I forgot about that. So do you see how that gate didn't even open? Well, that gate opens on the second lap in Expert. And if you get in on the first, you're in real good shape. We're just destroying this, hopping right in, no problem. I mean, it's no surprise. This is a piece of cake right here. Oh, we can rewind N60. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think of this, Red Sky. These are the simple reasons, simple things you don't think about, that you say, oh, I just want it so that I can play with convenience, but you don't think about all these other things. The rewind feature, holy we can use the rewind feature to practice that glitch in the future. Oh boy. Life can get pretty sweet indeed. Thank you, Red Sky, for reminding me of that. That is so awesome. Save state. Yeah, the rewind feature would be perfect because we won't be doing, you know, we won't be running splits. Jet Moto on PS1. That was a lot of fun. Thundercats. Ho. I had tons of fun with Jet Motos. All of them. They were very arcadey. This one has a little bit more realism to it in terms of the physics. The physics in Jet Moto were very kind of loosey-goosey, but it was fun. Yeah, the delay is insane. Is everyone experiencing that delay? I think I got to figure it out. Something may be off with my audio setup right here. So I do have to solve. There's a couple of tech things I have to solve. Let me know if how things are looking and sounding. Whoa! My first major error, and I fell right off. Yeah, I gotta say, it's a little distracting having the audio so far behind. Now I'm remembering, this is different from... I'm like not even used to the course like this. And look at this, they break up the ramp. So, we did have a major error, our first major error, but it won't, so far, it won't affect our finish in terms of placement. That kind of error would have hurt us badly if we were trying to get a PB right here, if we were on a run. But alas, we are not. We are just easing back into things, getting a feel for it. You almost want to hit this ramp just to have a little fun, but it's going to slow you down. This is the first track that I feel like I've had to start paying like a little bit of attention. I was sort of on autopilot up until this point because novice class is significantly easier. The AI and the water, the aggressiveness of the surface disturbance is very peaceful right now. Very nice. Bonsai, so it's a good 3 or 4 second delay. I don't know how long. Bluetooth interference. Oh, maybe the wireless. But it wouldn't be that severe, would it? No delay here. No delays. Well, that's excellent news. So, it absolutely must be. That narrows it down. That's it. It's the Bluetooth headphones. Holy crap. I wouldn't know they would have such a big late. I thought maybe a little bit, but that's kind of crazy. It must just be they buffer a little bit so that if they... I didn't know it could be that much of latency, but that's a good sign. That means hardware-wise I don't need to change anything. I probably just need to plug these in when I'm playing. Right now I don't want to swap off. Oh, so yeah, it has to be the Bluetooth. Bloodworth! Joining the party, Bloodworth. Thank you for being here. I'm just easing into things, playing this for the first time, Blood, and it feels good. But we're unlocking right now. We're just on novice. We haven't even been able to unlock expert yet, so... I don't know if you heard the good news, Blood. I want to restart Dawn vs. Wave Race as a regular thing. We'll talk about the details. I'll clear everything with you. Figure out what the strategy is, but I'm in a very good mood, as you can imagine, with this Wave Race stuff. And Red Sky has just made me consider the rewind feature, which I hadn't even been thinking about, in order to help me practice certain areas that I struggle with to improve my time. We're going to have some sick streams. Whoa! Now that was a shortcut. I don't know if you remember in Blue Storm. Look at that whale, huh? Isn't it picturesque? In Blue Storm, I don't know if you remember, I was having a little trouble with Southern Island here because the layout is slightly different. And people were going, Don, what the heck? I thought you should have this downloaded. And I say, look, Blue Storm is not the same. Things are different, even some of the tracks. It's a different game. It's a different feeling. It was fun, though. I did enjoy it a lot. That's another one. It's just like release it on Switch. Why not? Could have done both on the same weekend. I'm not complaining. I don't want to get greedy now, though. I don't want to get greedy. And to get good times on this one, it's fun. You almost have to run up on the beach. So there it is. We got through the first round, everyone. GG's. Okay, thank you. There is no rewind on the N64, on the 64. Oh, no. Save states. Okay, well, we'll have to use save states. You misspoke on the rewind. Oh, it's okay, Red Sky. It's okay. I thought it goes without saying. You'd say, why wouldn't Nintendo add a rewind on this? Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's difficult on 64 games. Have they had a rewind on 64 games? Seems like they have. You know, I almost never, ever, ever use that. Isla, when we were playing What were we playing? Turrican. When we were playing the Turrican collection a few weeks ago, Isla was aggressively using the save states to very good effect. I was watching the way she was playing, and I said, why do I not play sometimes older games like this that are challenging? Sometimes you're beating your head against the wall. It's just like, look, get through them. Do yourself a favor. And just one game. Sometimes I can be very stubborn with things like that for no good reason, using rewind features and things like that. Now this cutscene I can't skip through, okay everyone? But I'm pretty sure we'll have enough time today to at least unlock Expert and make at least one run, so we have something to work off of, see what we're dealing with, how far off our best time we are. Mega Man Blood, yeah, the original Mega Man, back in the day, Blood, when on PlayStation 2, I believe it was that Mega Man collection. At some point, I took on the task of going through every single one on there, which was, I think, just 1 through 7 or 8. And part 1 is so brutal. They did not have a rewind feature. And it took me about 7 months to get through, maybe 8, 9 months to get through all of them, which you say is a long time. Maybe it's not a long time. Some of you say, and I spent a lot of hours on that. So it was not easy going through all those games with no rewind, at least not for me. So we did good. We get to challenge the next class. We get to put our initials in. Oh, it feels good. The only reason I'm not plugging my headphones in right now immediately is because I have a whole rigamaroo of audio running through this computer right now in a non-standard way, and I have to switch sources if I do something simple like just plug these ones in. So I don't want any of our audio to get messed up. Since everything's working good for you right now, I'm going to just keep listening on the delay. Now look at this. These are novice ranks, but it's been a long time since I've played novice. So the fact that I got some PBs here is excellent sign. It means my head is in the right space. Look at this. I got a first place here on Sunny Beach and a best lap. A first place by a lot. But look, that's normal. See, this is normal times. Remember that. Why are they even showing the hard time in there? That's interesting. That's odd. I didn't even realize they don't separate them all. I mean, that wouldn't make any sense. Anyway, this information is moot. It's a moot point because we don't care about normal. We care about expert here, and we're working our way towards expert. As you can see, unlocking things. The game feels good, Nintendo. So far, I don't have any complaints at all. I gotta say, it looks good. It feels good. The Pro controller feels great.
Sunny Beach.
There might be a tiny bit of latency on my not being plugged in with my Pro, but so far it's good.
Ready for the first race. 3, 2, 1.
Whoops. Oh, see, I was listening to the audio for my go there, and I didn't even realize they took off like 2 seconds before me. Whoops. I was looking at the comments, listening to 3, 2, 1, go. And it turns out I hit that totally late. Oh well. We'll still get first, I bet. I bet you I'll catch up to these other racers here. Did you see that? Did you see how I bounced off that buoy a little? That's a mechanic that's critical. It's a real life mechanic. That right there, it's a physics thing. Okay, if you hit it a little too solid, you're gonna get knocked off your craft. But in real life, if you're racing a jet ski or skiers racing down a slalom, you know, and they hit those poles, they want to be able to make contact with them in a proper way, and they want movement. Blue Storm, one of the major issues I have are their buoys, their floating buoys. They hit like a concrete pillar, and it's just not an accurate physics representation, and it's not what you'd want. You wouldn't want these things to have no movement like that, or you'd be hurting the racers. If you hit them wrong, you still get knocked off. So it doesn't mean you can just collide with these things, but you can brush up against them, and you need to brush up against them in many times in order to improve your run. So, you know, I have odd criticisms about Blue Storm. I have several things that make it, you know, not quite up to what 64 was. But now I got to remember, when I'm running a time in a little bit here, when I'm actually on my splits, when I'm on a run, I've got to remember to just be mashing through all these screens. I have to mash. So I might as well just get into that, start getting into that mode. Whoops. It's so weird without the audio. You really realize how the audio in this game is actually pretty important. especially for going. It's funny hearing it so delayed. Whoops. Oh, that was a nice one. I saved that. Maximum power. Do you know how long I've been waiting to hear those words uttered on the Switch? And I just did. Maximum power. Feels good. Oh! Now look at that. See, I botched that buoy. It almost made me wreck. I was able to go under it. It didn't count it. Oh yeah, it did count that one. So I did make it over the center. As long as you pass on the correct side of the center. But do you see how I bounced and actually went under that? That's the kind of give that is actually a good thing for these to have. Now, they are not unforgiving, though. They will make you wreck, and they'll make you wreck bad if you hit them wrong. I'm catching up, but I've only got one lap to catch up here. Somebody let me know if Nintendo, I mean, I would hope they want to contact me directly about the script thing, but if they just kind of make a comment, somebody let me know. Look, Nintendo's trying to get in touch with you about your IP. Alright. Whoa! Ooh! See, I almost botched it there. I was very close. I was able to get down quick enough, and I absolutely stole first at the last second. Let's keep that run going. Let's keep those 7s. You get 7 points for a first place. And I love it when it's all 7 straight across the board.
Welcome to Drake Lake.
Now, how's... Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Screaming Argonaut. Thank you, Red Sky. Thank you for the GGs. Whoops, I botched. I can't hit these without the audio. It's very, even just visually, it's actually hard to hit the... to hit it off the starting line good. Now we're on hard, so they're gonna... The buoy placement and everything is going to be a little harder. Did you see that little give? That's what I'm talking about. That's the stuff you need. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, what the heck? That's different than... that's almost harder than Expert, I think. Maybe I'm just not used to it. That was odd. I wasn't ready for that. I'm going to have to improve that. If I'm going to get first on this. I want to keep at least my first run. Automatically playing this game, I start getting competitive even when it's just warming up like this. And now I don't want to give up a first. Oh! A little bit of a botch there. They hit the buoy so early before I heard it. Ah! I can't. I have to skip that. I don't know how you're even supposed to do that. That's odd placement. I think you'd have to skip that buoy every time if you're trying to get a PB on this. Placement for Expert on that is pretty brutal, and I do still wreck. I know the line I have to make pretty good, but that's still a brutal area it can rip the whole run right there. It can really botch things up. It can sink us. Oh, and I'm just gonna play this very safe today. Take my first place and move on. GG's, everyone. You can get both of those poles. Oh, you definitely can get both of them, Blood. I'm just wondering if you can ever, if it's ever worth it in terms of time for just a run. I think on hard, if you're running it for hard, I would say you can never do it as fast as just skipping that buoy, and probably 3 skips, even with the engine loss, because as everyone knows, if you skip a buoy, it kills your power. So, dang it, it's so hard not to go. But I think you'd have to skip that. I don't know, Blood. You could definitely make it, but it'd be tough to do it quick. Whoa. So this is the part here that we're going to have to get under that gate right there. For now, we're skipping it. Oh, this feels so good to be on the water again. The water feels good. Oh, look at that. I almost got it. I just threaded the needle between those 2 racers there. We're starting to get the heat turned up just a little bit. Oh no! The gate opened and I forgot. That's how rough I am right now. And look, that might have been an error. I actually can't As you can see, it's a big lead they get. It's a big time save going through that tunnel. I forgot it was going to open. That's how rusty I am, but... Oh, no! I can still make a run at this. It's not impossible. I still might be able to steal gold. Oh, no! Ooh! Okay, okay. It's going to be tough. Into the tunnel of. We have a wreck. We have a chance. Stewart went down. Stewart went down. They have less debris than in hard. Get that! Get that! Get that! Get that! Ooh! Came around the last corner hot, and I'm lucky because in expert they've got an extra piece of debris. I never noticed that they put in right in that corner. That's not there in hard. I would have crashed there if we were on expert, but we stole. Whew! My heart is starting to palpitate. I'm starting to get excited here. I'm feeling it. Mmm. Some yummy watermelon.
Move on to the next round.
Here we go. Port Blue.
Welcome
So
to
now-
Port Blue.
Oh, I see. So they actually give you options on this. Interesting. So on hard, they open up an alternate path. One thing I do like a lot that Blue Storm does is how it handles alternate paths and different branching pathways opening up. This game does that too, but Blue Storm does a lot more of it. Okay, we got to hit this tunnel now. Look, here's where we start to feel the heat. This is one of the tunnels that we have to run really good. That was good. I just did that pretty good. That was pretty textbook right there. Okay, so very good sign. I think my head is in a good place right now. I hit that corner pretty good. Yes, these waves are not as aggressive as they will be in expert, but that was a pretty good lap right there. But this tunnel is the one that you really need to do things just right. I gotta be honest, it feels pretty good with this Pro Controller. It feels pretty dang good with the Switch Pro Controller. I do like the Pro Controller for the Switch. Final lap, everyone. Let's keep it up. Been waiting for these encouraging words to be spoken from the announcer on Switch. Whoa! Oh, yeah, that one. Oh! All right, down but not out. Down but not out. Down but not out. Got caught up on the wall there a little. It does happen. We still should have enough to hold on for the win. There it is. There it is, everyone. There it is. Yeah, that tunnel can be brutal, Red Sky. I ran it fairly well overall that time. Time to suck down a little awa. Now, is the N64... I know I've held it before, but I'm trying to remember. It didn't feel too light. I think it had a good weight to it, doesn't it? The N64 Switch controller.
Move on to the next round.
Blown away by the water when this came out, Snuffles, and honestly, somehow, this is the best aging water in the history of games, I think. I mean, physics-wise, it holds up without exception, without any... you know, what do you call it? Like, you're not giving it a break because it's old, you know, saying, well, it's a little janky because it's an old game. This thing is solid. The physics, the feeling of the motion and the movement is so perfect in this game. And then the look of the water still looks rad as hell. I mean, it may not be some super crisp, like, you know, graphically interesting stuff, but the transparency and just the animation of the waves, especially in conjunction with what you're feeling control-wise. That's what I mean with Jet Moto had some very impressive visuals instead of fun, you know, kind of fun arcade visuals. I'm trying to remember when I skipped this ramp. Maybe I don't do it in hard. But like the feeling of your craft on the water, I don't think any game has replicated as well to this date what this game achieved. Let me know So on this one, I guess we don't skip the... I don't know. I guess we don't skip the... in Expert, you got to skip that last ramp, and it can be a tricky little maneuver sometime. But, so they really ratchet up the difficulty in Expert. Geppetto's going nuts right now. Tony is actually attacking Geppetto as we speak. Not attacking, but they have friendly wrestling matches. But they are very theatrical about it, so if you didn't know them, you'd think, hey, what's going on? Is that cat hurting the other cat? But they're brothers that get along quite well, but they go a little crazy. I'm talking about my two cats, Geppetto and Tony. Well, they're up for a ride. And I had a best lap on 2 there. I had a best lap on 2. All right, moving ahead, moving ahead. So the charge on the N64 isn't ideal. It's extremely impressive, Fire Mouse, but even that, this is what I'm saying. You don't need to, I can't think of the dang word. You don't need to say for a game that came out more than 20 years. Right now, this is a game. I'm telling you, this game holds up in terms of what it's doing. A watercraft racing game. I don't think you could name any other right now current games that you say does it better than this. And I played most of them. Yummy watermelon. Conditions attached. Better water than Riptide. Yeah, I mean, Riptide is a great series that has a lot of highlights in it too, but I just don't think it ever achieved what this game did. Whoa! Even in all the modern versions of Riptide. See what I'm saying? Those buoys are not unforgiving. They're, you know, not, they, I mean, they will take you out. They will take you out of the equation. Oh no, wait. I mixed up here. I thought the water was already down. Wow, I really botched it on this race, huh? I might actually really lose our run here. I may not get a first place. I mean, we'll still finish first in the tournament here because we have such a big lead, but in this race, what? I'm 6 seconds behind the next, but yeah, I'm in trouble here. I don't think I'm going to be able to catch up. I made some huge errors. I got lost in the moment. I've got to pay attention because we're about to do an expert run in a second. And I'm going to start those splits. I'm going to start those splits beneath me, so I really need to pay attention. I can't start having, you know, things like that happen where I just fall into 4th place while jabbering. We are easing into it, though. Oh. I actually thought that buoy was closer. Oh! He got caught up on the buoy. There it is. That's how I need to run that section pretty much. And I can even run it a little tighter. But that's essentially the, that's the line. Whoa! See what I mean? You're running up on the beach. I got back to 2nd, so that's okay. That's okay. We're probably not going to see hard modes. Wave goodbye to hard mode because we probably won't ever see it again. Because now we've got this saved on my Switch. We're all good. I'm going to go get some more water. As soon as this award ceremony starts, since I can't skip it, you have to watch it anyway. I'm going to use this time to go grab some awa. I will be right back, okay? Enjoy the ceremony.
Congratulations!
Okay.
You get to move up to the next class.
All right, everyone. We're doing okay. Everything seems to be running fine. So the game looks okay. I'm glad. I thought we might have been, under the current conditions, I thought it might have been a little choppy, but it seems like everyone is getting an okay feed. So we're going to start things up now for real. This is going to be exciting. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten a pedal yet. So I still have to do expert. Here we are. I still have to start it by pressing it. It's the space button. It's not an ideal thing for speed running, obviously. Whoops. There it is. Custom. Okay. So when I press start here, I will also press start on simultaneously on our splits. You will see the clock begin to run. And we're going to get an initial time. Look. Let's take it easy. There may be some rust, okay? Let's just see where we're at. Let's get through expert first. Let's not retire and make any egregious errors. Let's race smart out there. Here we go, BR Spies. Here we go. Letzer held. Swordfish 00830. Everyone's ready for the expert run. The first expert run under the new. Continuing. DVW. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, action. There it is. The clock is moving. The clock is moving. And I'm advancing the game as fast as I possibly can. We are now running on expert. I got a terrible start there. It's really hard without the audio. It's really hard to just do it visually. I don't know why. It's okay. That was a bad start. Whoa! Okay, we need a reset. We need a reset. We need to restart the circuit. Hold on. Okay, hold on. That was a big crash. If it's that early, we might as well just restart it, right? And we're actually going to have to restart again. I reset my splits. Don't worry, they haven't started yet. I was a little discombobulated coming out of the gate. All right, we're gonna restart this again. Ready? 3, 2, 1, action. There it is. All right, we'll do better this time, I promise.
Welcome to Sunny Beach.
I promise. First run, first run. Oh, I got a tiny bit of juice there. A tiny bit of juice. I have a feeling it's going to be tough for me to get many great starts today, but we'll see. With this audio lag issue. You got to be aggressive out here now. The other racers don't let you get away with anything. Not only that, they actually will try to take you out. It is dog eat dog out here on the water. Don't let the picturesque beauty of it fool you. It's an absolute bloodbath out there. Paying attention, trying to get nice, clean little lines here. Getting back into the swing of things, not trying to take any huge risks. Oh, we just want to get through it at first. Feels good to be back in it, though. I'll tell you that right now. Very good. Thank you, Nintendo. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you for what you've done. Holding strong. So to give you an idea, now I got a mash. Whoops. So I forgot to press my split there a little bit. So you see I'm a little bit over on my split. I had a lap record there. I had some kind of record. We're going to analyze that, but that was a very good run. That last lap was 22 seconds. That's where I need to be to set records on Sunny Beach. 22 seconds. So we'll analyze that later, what exactly happened there. But that was actually a very exciting run. Even though I'm a few seconds behind in my whole run. I mean, shoot, a few seconds behind. That's not bad for being off this game for a couple of years or whatever. Okay, I'm already forgetting. I messed that up big time. This is the kind of stuff we don't want to retire by making foolish errors, but I forgot how I used to run that little section there. And as you can see, this is much harder than hard. And you got to be very aggressive on some of these turns. Now, let's do it in the Tang. Look at this. We're racing in the Tang, everyone. And it looks refreshing. This is what we're supposed to do. Skip this ramp and then go through there, I guess. Wow. I guess that's what we're supposed to do. I kind of forget. Some of these little lines I actually forget. Oh, no. We can't miss too many or we will get retired. I'm in a bad shape here. Now, the biggest problem is I've lost my power. Oh, critical error. Critical error. I may not be able to recover from that. In terms of a run, it definitely just ruined the run. But just to finish the race even is a critical error. I don't want to finish in 4th place. That could really botch things up. I need to somehow... I have another buoy to skip, so I'm going to do it and hope it won't hurt me too bad. I've got to try to steal a second somehow, something. Oh! Oh, I just barely bumped Stewart. No, I'm not going to be able to get second. Dang it. All right. All right, so as you can see, we're 13, almost 14 seconds slower than our PB. That's okay. That's not terrible. What worries me the more on that one is I didn't get first. I need to get first or second. Third, absolutely unacceptable. You get too many of those, you will be retired. Darn it. Really want to get a good start out there, but it's tough. With the audio, I'm dealing with a little audio delay, and it is a factor. I should be able to do it with just visual only, but you realize how reliant you are sometimes. Okay, so this is a part here which can be very tricky. You really got to get into the rhythm. I handled that pretty well. Now here is the area that's you really... okay. That was a little rough. More than a little. That was a little rough. We won't be able to do it like that. We can't get away with that kind of racing, but we're still in this. We got to do big things on this lap 2, though. We have to do big things on lap 2. Ooh. We're hoping for a wreck. Stewart, hopefully Stewart goes down. Ran it good. Ran it good. Might steal it. We stole it. We stole it. We stole it. Woo! That was an exciting finish. Look at that. 16 seconds. That was actually... Oh! I thought that was lap 3. Are you kidding me? Oh, ultimate heartbreak. I botched it big time. I thought that was lap 3 already. I can't believe I got back in it that fast. Okay, well, we'll see if we get to continue or not. I mean, we may be forced into retirement. Major botch. Sorry, I got excited there because I took it. And that means, oh, I could have really had a nice run there. Darn it. That could have been a sweet little run. I got a little bit ahead of myself. Oh, I was so excited about that steal. I was in a great position to finish the race. Darn it. There we go. I botched that up. Yeah, my times are a little off here, the individual times. I had to reset that last one. Sorry. Ooh, it was a nice move. Yeah, other athletes have... Who is it that did that? Other athletes have to have done that. It feels bad, doesn't it? One time, I'm going to tell you about the most embarrassing athletic moment of my life. I think it was in 8th grade. And we played soccer. I was very into soccer in middle school and stuff. And we would play very competitively. Oh! That's not good. Major error. We would play very competitively. And so we were locked into one of our games, and it was very contentious, high stakes, a close game. I was playing goalie at this point, and I was doing quite well. And someone at some point made a kick on goal, which was very weak and very straight. It was basically just making a beeline on the floor towards me. And in my the hubris of the moment, my overconfidence, there's the piece of debris. That's the piece of debris I was telling you about that just cost me there, and it would have cost me on the other one. You really got to be careful on some of these turns. In my hubris, I sort of stood in a wide stance, and I cupped my hands like I'm gonna, just collect the ball. Oh, I got run over. They fell too. I cupped my hands like I was just going to scoop the ball up, and I walked backwards, walk, just took a few steps backwards, and I was not I didn't have my placement correct with where the goal was because we didn't have nets on this. We were just setting it up on soccer field with cones. And so I didn't realize that I was like right in front of the goal. So I essentially walked backwards and just allowed the goal to be scored. And everyone was like, what on earth are you doing? Humiliating error. Not as humiliating as that last one. We're really far off. Don't worry about these times. They're not 100% accurate in terms of like for each track, but our overall time is pretty accurate. And as you can see, it's a slow start, but it's okay. We haven't been retired yet. As long as we don't get retired, as long as we make it through the expert circuit, I will be satisfied actually, because it's just really getting reacclimated to this. So far, I'm doing honestly, you can't be too upset about this. Whoa. No. What did I do there? I didn't hit that tunnel quite as good, but it wasn't terrible. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about the ramp placement there. I thought one is right, slightly in front of the other. So I've actually had many errors, but considering how many I have, I'm not doing terrible. Because I've had major errors. I mean, I've had probably 4 or 5 different rip-killing or run-killing errors. But it's very... Oh, because if you don't have max power going into this tunnel with these settings, it is brutal. I'm like slogging through mud. See, one of the things about these custom settings with this racer I have is it's designed to just be staying on max power essentially the entire time. And that's how it runs good. The acceleration is so slow when it gets bogged down. And the maneuverability is so bad when it gets bogged down that if you get, you know, something that kills your momentum anywhere in the middle of the race, to get back into it is very hard. Like these tunnels, you need to keep your max power up. And that's how you can make these sharp turns. Oh, if you lose your max power, you essentially can't turn. And it's just brutal. It's absolutely brutal. Here we go. What I need to do is come right off of this one and go like really low off the ramp. As low as I can to just pass an inch over. All right, we're moving on to Twilight City. Yeah, so we're already over a minute slow compared to our PB, but that's not awful. That's okay. We haven't retired.
Twilight City.
Oh yeah, I gotta look. People might be giving me tips in chat and I'm missing it. It's hard to pay attention too much. Oh! When you're running this. I actually, on some of the stuff, I really gotta stop. Whoa! Whoa! I gotta talk less because I think it's a little bit of I distract myself sometimes. But this run is okay because it's already a distracted run. Now look at this maneuver I have to do here, which is very fun but hairy. Whoa! I did it very well. I made that look a lot easier than it actually is. So I've done a lot of great things today too. I can't ignore that. I've made some big errors, but I've done a lot of great things. I mean, coming right out cold onto the, you know, into the water cold. Absolutely zero practice in at least probably, well, I might have played Wave Race last December is the last time I maybe played it. I usually play it at least once a year. But in terms of seriously trying to get some times or anything, yeah, that was just for pleasure probably. I don't even know if I did, honestly. I might have skipped the last year. When was the last time we streamed the Dawn vs. Wave Race? That might have been the last time. Was that 2 years ago? This part, that's what I want to do. So some of this stuff we're getting smoother on. And it's hard to tell, but the waves are so aggressive in this compared to hard. Ooh, I did decent on all those. I did decent. Twilight City. Thanks, Red Sky. The last stream was January 2021, so it could have been. Yeah, wow. For EasyX or a Hangout. Yeah, actually we probably did, Jesse. We probably did play Wave Race a couple times on other things that weren't. Oh, I got a max power out of the gate. Visual max power. Whoa. Visual max power is very good. Oh, now this turn. A little hot. It came in a little hot on that turn. All right. Well, we have a chance still to save this run. We haven't messed it up too bad. There we go. I hit that. Very nice, though. So, forgot about that ice cube. Rough. Some of it's coming back. Okay. Some of it's coming back. Restarting once your motor bogs down. Let's see. Ooh. Yeah, some things have been done well, so it's putting it together. We did hit at least one, I think, lap record, though, in this run, which is fabulous. We're going to take a look at that. And we haven't retired. Ooh, you got to be careful sliding across that glacier. Very easy to take a spill. And you get high speeds coming through here once you get all those ice cubes breaking on usually the first lap. A bunch of people crash into the ice cubes. Nice. That was a sick. Yep. Yep. That was 2 turns that were executed practically flawlessly. Let's see how we hit this. Pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. I'm very happy with this last lap. And look at that, another lap record on that. So these lap records that I'm setting now are for real. These are for my, in terms of me, PB against myself. These are good things. I mean, look how sloppy this run is. I got a 4th place somewhere back there, and I haven't been retired, so it's amazing we've made it through. We made it through to Southern Island. Now we have to finish strong. I didn't even notice. I got to get 1st or better. You want to know high stakes? I have to get 1st or better in this race, or we retire. So I told you this is not easy, okay? Oh! It's okay. I put extra pressure on myself by checking. I shouldn't have checked what I had to get, and I probably would have done it, but that's okay. You got to fight for 1st. We need pressure on us sometimes. Ho! Thundercats! Ho! That was for you. I think... Oh! Okay, I reached the stage. You see what I'm saying about talking sometimes? It messes me up. I just thought of a good idea, though. I can dedicate, when I do an awesome jump like that, I can dedicate it to Thundercats Ho. Now I've got serious problems. You want us to talk about pressure? Now you got to come back from the pack and get 1st place. Can it be done? We don't know. Oh! One more error will absolutely take us out. We have to go through this. Ooh, we need to execute flawlessly. Not only do we need to execute the rest of the race flawlessly, we may need 1st place to make an error. I don't know if we can catch up without 1st place making a small error. Oh, we're done. We're done. We're absolutely done. There's no catching up from that. That's okay, though. We're still fighting for 2nd. Respectable. Not respectable, though, because we'll be retired. Oh, we need 1st. We need 1st. Please crash. Please crash. I ran it pretty well, too. Oh, they're done. They got it. They got it. They got it. Darn it. Well, you won't get an amazing finish on this one. I was close. Oh! Oh, so close to catching up. So close. Oh, well. Well, that's going to be sad because we're going to get retired. We made it to the end. Ah, painful. Almost had it there. Whoops. I forgot to stop my splits. 16-16. We needed 1st. Ouch. So what were we? Over 2 minutes? Yeah, it was ugly. It wasn't pretty. I'm going to reset. Well, wait. Oh, hold on. Now it's telling me you have beaten some of your best times. Do you want to update them? No. I'm going to say no because some of my lap, honestly, keeping on that, it was a little loosey-goosey. So I'm just going to I'm not going to accept those times. I've got the best lap time in here. Let's take a look at what we did. Yeah, we have a lot of chances to do this right. I mean, look at that. It was a hideous run. I had a 3rd place, a 4th place, and then a 2nd place. I don't know how I didn't get retired at that point. And then another 3rd place. It's a miracle we made it to the end even. Ugly run. 34 points is not pretty. I'm looking for 50 plus. But It still felt pretty fun. But look at this. I still think we might have... Oh, did we not get a high score? I thought we got a lap record. There it is. Let's see what we did get. Expert. First place. Sunny Beach. First place. Wow, this is huge. So that was actually our fastest run of Sunny Beach ever. That was a personal best for me of Sunny Beach. Wow, that's epic. I thought it was just a best lap. That is sick. So that was actually a huge run. I knew that was a good run, but I didn't know it was that good. And by 2 seconds, well, yeah, 2 seconds off of normal. That's insane. I never realized they mixed the difficulties in here. That's very odd. Did they used to do that? I could have sworn they kept difficulties separate on the leaderboards. We came in with a 3rd place on Sunset Bay. I mean, anytime I'm setting records on this is a good thing. It's because it's showing I am improving. Another one on Marine Fortress. So we actually had some good runs here. Another one on Port Blue. Wow. A 1st place on Twilight City. Are you kidding me? So we really had some great runs. And look at this. Glacier Coast. That was a solid Glacier Coast. It felt good. This is blowing me away right now. Oh, wait a second. That's what's happening. These aren't my updated scores. What am I thinking? It's not uploading my... This doesn't have my scores in here. These are just, these are the newest scores I just set. Yeah, I was going to say there's no way in hell I just set like 7 records. Okay, so we're rebuilding, I guess. So that's an interesting question. I guess there would be no way of pulling our save data from the Wii U. I didn't even think of that. I was just thinking Nintendo account. It automatically has it. Oh, man. Honestly, when you play Trials and stuff like that, some of those games, it just automatically does it. It has your stuff in there when they do a new version. I was confused too, Colonel. But either way, yeah, so for a while at least, until all our times are replaced by expert times on this board, it's going to be exciting because we're going to be setting a whole bunch of records. All right, look, let's start again. We do but what our splits are accurate. The times below me are accurate for sure. These are our best times for this. Okay, so if we get a best on one of these, it actually is a best. Some of these times on the actual game save data is going to have to be reset over time as we set all our bests, which won't take long. Okay, everybody, it is a new era, Screaming Argonaut. Let's do it again from lock. I'm feeling good. Ready? When I press this, it's go time. 3, 2, 1, action. The clock is moving, folks. 8 rounds. We're ready to do this. I was wondering what was going on right there. I said, I don't think I'm racing setting records like this. What am I? Darn it. So that explains a lot, but that's okay because our splits are accurate. So we just gotta, I just gotta try to hit these splits. And there's nothing wrong with lighting up the leaderboard. That always feels good, even if you're setting new times. I don't want to get into it now, but some of these pinball games, like the new ones, some of the stuff they have, the features they have for saving your high scores and competing with your high scores is so rad. I'll get into that at a different time, though. I got to stay a little focused. I want to set some good times right now. I want to start this thing off right. Nice. 4 seconds ahead. That felt very good. Whoop. Whoop, that didn't. I probably could have skipped a buoy there, but I didn't want to risk losing power. 4 seconds over. Okay, so that gives you an idea how much slower that was than, you know, me when I'm really cooking. Not terrible. For Sunny Beach, that is terrible. You don't want to be 4 seconds behind, but for just jumping back in the game like we are, I'm feeling just fine. We can pick up some time right here. Right here in Tang World. I'm starting to think that's a buoy we skip, but I don't remember. I'm going to have to look back at some of my runs, I think, to remember. I'll probably realize the more I play, I'll remember. Oh, wait, no, I did. I'm still trying to remember if I hit that buoy or skipped it. I think I maybe did hit it. Yeah, I'm thinking I skipped this, but I don't know. Ooh. When you get caught on the wrong side of that wave, it hurts you bad. And I lost all power. You see how detrimental that is. When I lose power on this thing, it takes a while to get back up to max power. So it was amazing that I was able to preserve my first place there. And it was only because, whoa! Oh no. We may be in a lot of trouble here. We may be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, I have to hit these buoys just because I can't lose my first place. I may be able to steal this back. Ooh, we're going to have to play dirty. We're going to have to play dirty. We're going to have to play dirty. Ooh. Did it. Playing dirty, skipping the buoy right at the end. Adding a little more time. I was about 5 seconds slow on Sunset Bay, okay? For a total of 9 seconds slow. Not horrible. Let's focus here. Oh, I was definitely slow on that. I'm getting the feel, though. We're going to start hitting some more max powers, I think. No! Sometimes when you get locked in with someone like that and they're just determined to go the other way, it can really ruin your run. You can easily get in a wreck that way. Woo! Oh, no! Don't do that to me. Please, no. I thought I cut it close enough. That's donezo, folks. Well, at least we weren't on a record-setting run or anything. Oh. Oh. I'll get my bearings here. Finding my way through. Oh, boy. Alright, maximum power. That's a nice thing to hear. It's all good, baby. We're playing Wave Race on Switch. Are you kidding me right now? It is all good. Oh! Not pretty, but we'll take it. All right, now here, what do I have to do? I have to come around real wide, I think. Yep. See, I'm finding my line. So that's the line. I just got to hit that a lot faster. And smoother, obviously. That's the approach. I need to find some of my approaches again. Very sloppy. Very sloppy. Uh-oh. That was sloppy too. But we'll take it. Ouch. Oh, I stole third right at the last second. Not happy with the third place, obviously, but when you have a major wreck on that, you're lucky to even come back in the pack. 14 seconds over. All right. It's all good. Thanks, Bengal Party. Thank you, Sarah Knight. Oh, a little slow again. A little slow, but not totally. If you get at least 3, that's decent with this guy. I mean, I need max power starts to set records, but as long as my engine isn't totally bogged down in the water. No. Nasty. Oh, and he got stuck. We got tangled up. Oh, everyone's bumping and grinding now. Everyone's bumping and grinding out there on the water today. Oh. Boing. Woo! Oh! Here we go. Open sesame. Took that pretty tight. Oh! Hot on my heels. Oh, this is going to be an exciting last lap here. Gonna try to... Oh, no! That could have been a disaster. That could have been another disaster. Amazing. Amazing. Let's see if we can salvage it. Let's try to salvage it. Nice. Salvage the first. Salvage the first. Picked up some time there, okay? Picked up a little time there. A couple seconds. Here we go into Port Blue. Thank you, Red Sky, Jesse, Sarah Knight, Screaming Argonaut. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. Half power. Half power. Ooh, they almost clipped me. They almost clipped my tail there. Oh, I took that. Yeah, got a little sloppy there. That's okay. We recovered well. Sometimes you can recover in there if you don't botch things up too bad. If it's very minor. But they're going to be hot. This is going to be a hot finish coming in. One more lap. Final lap. Oh no. There it is. Pretty clean. They're still right on my heels though. You see, these racers mean business. They are not fooling around. Clean. Got it, baby. We got it. Whoops. We got it. Whew. I feel okay about that finish just because I got first.
Welcome to Twilight
Didn't affect our
City.
time too much. Here we go. Twilight City. Keep it going. Ah! That can be actually very bad. That can be very bad. Yep. That is devastating. Yeah. If we don't get at least half power coming out of the gate on Expert on Twilight City, you cannot get enough speed, at least with not my custom handling. It's impossible to accelerate enough to make it under the wall. Is that sad? And so you essentially, it's a high stakes thing with this kind of tuning, because if you miss that start there like I just did, there's essentially no recovering. There's no recovering. I don't know how many seconds, 4 seconds between the person, you know, third place. Woo! Almost clipped my head off there. So it's devastating. But all I can hope for now is focus on my technique and try to somehow fight my way back into the pack. There can be accidents. There can be a group collision up ahead that I might be able to take advantage of. It's going to have to be a serious collision, though, for the amount of leeway they have. But look, there's a couple races right there. And if I can... Oh! I got stuck on the wall. If I can... Oh! Okay. Now it's going to be... Well, now it's going to be very tough. All right. So things have gone south. Things have gone south. Things have gone south. Darn it. Well, Twilight City was not good for us today here. Very impossible to even fight our way back to third at this point. It would be an absolute miracle. So, you know, at this point, we're just trying to finish with our... We're just trying to get across the finish line with our head up. Dang it. Well, you never know, though. There's third, so maybe they'll have an accident that I can take advantage of out here on the water, but unlikely. Nope, they're going to make it over. I'm going to play it safe. I'm not even looking to go around it that time. This is lap 3. Okay, well... Ouch. 4th place is going to hurt. We still should be able to continue to Glacier Coast, but we've had a 3rd and a 4th place finish now.
Welcome to Glacier Coast.
So here we need to get 4th or above. Oh, I was listening to the thing again. Absolute botch. Sorry, the audio got me on that one. I was not looking. This is the kind of stuff here that I'm talking about. Absolute 100% focus is needed. That's okay, though. We actually had a very inspiring run here on this course in the last run. It gave me a lot of encouragement because we actually ran it really good. Off to a sloppy start, of course, but we're tuning it up. That's what we're here for. That's why we're racing on the Switch. For a debut, I feel just dandy. Whoa! Not bad. Came around with some speed. I mean, you maintain some speed around that corner and keep it tight. Things are going good. I'm hitting both of those corners pretty good today. So that's a sign of encouragement. This one I haven't quite hit perfect, but that was very good. You want to come off of that turn so you essentially make a straight line through all those buoys and bounce over those little bergs. Nice. There it is. Okay. I'm feeling very good about how I've been taking that turn today. Ooh. Okay. That was close. That was tight. A little too tight, as you can see. There it is. Oh, feels good. We're not setting any records, but it feels good. So where are we? We're about 34 seconds off of our best so far. So look, if we can finish strong here. If we finish, look, we still need to finish. Let's just talk about finishing. We need to not retire. Ooh, and it's going to be... Oh, I think we got it this time. No, we have to be first again. We need to be first. We got max power. Vengeance will be ours. We will do this. Yep. That was a little better. I didn't do the Thundercats. Oh! That's probably why I didn't wreck. We're cooking. That was a clean little lap. We're cooking on the water. Clean. Clean. Stay focused. Stay off that sand. Ooh, I can feel the G's on that one, man. Woo! Shot the gap. That's how we need to do it. That's how we need to do it. Boom. Mark it. Mark it. We finished. That's a success. We made it through expert for the first time today, okay, since we've restarted my run on Wave Race. And how did we do? 15-12. Wow. So yeah, about 30 seconds. 31.3 seconds. Over our 1441 is our best. Not bad. Whew. Thank you, Hosanto, Screaming, Argonaut, Red Sky, Jesse, Sarah Knight, BR Spies, Swordfish 00830, Bangle Party, Quiet 451, Hesperus, thank you for the GGs, the DGDs, thank you for the DGDs, Luco's Picture House, the musician Wave Racer, he makes excellent music, you love it, Luco's Picture House, I hope I remember this, I'm going to look into it. DGD, DA Power, it means doing good. Oh, there we go. Screaming Argonauts got it. I mean, perfect. Yep. Dave Mustaine is not, he's still around, but I'm not home right now, okay? So I can't pop my window open and say, hey, Dave, wake up. It's time to die. I'm only 30 seconds off of my PB, Dave, and it's been over 1.5 years since I've been in the water. You know what I'm saying? He's not feeling comfortable right now. Not feeling comfortable. Look at that trophy. It feels good to be back on top of that podium. Switch, Nintendo coming together. What time is it? It's 1:30. Well, look, I said we had to keep it tight today. I'm probably not going to... I was going to say, do we have time to run it again? I don't know if we do. I don't want to cut it too close. I've got a window here I got to hit. But we will look through our times a little bit first. And if, in case you missed it, Dawn vs. Wave Race is back, okay? This is me competing. As you know, last we saw, I don't know where I was. I had like the 15th or 16th highest time on Expert. It was significant. Like I said, though, we may have a deluge of new racers coming in, focusing on this game now that it's been made available on modern hardware. But I am competing against myself. I'm competing against my time of 14:41. There you see it right there. These are my best times, okay? That's the 34th best time of Dawn versus Wave Race. Oh, of actual... Wow, you have that? Those... you have those... that set of data, Red Sky? Very impressive. Let's see. So look what we did, though. Well, of course, we're going to set... Now, some of this stuff doesn't feel legitimate. Whoops, I didn't even look through. I skipped it. Okay. Some of that stuff, honestly, doesn't feel really legitimate because up against my old save data on my Wii U, I can't get too excited now when I set times on these until I fill up the whole leaderboard with expert times. You know what I'm saying? Oh, race blood? Can we do that, blood? I'm surprised by how deep the data goes. Don doing maximum power DDMP. How do we do it? Is there on like how do we even do that?
Wave race.
Select your watercraft, please.
This looks local. There must be a way. Oh, I'm not online right now? Yeah, well, maybe we'll do it sometime. I don't know. I'd probably need to, I should be online. Oh, maybe my OLED needs to be plugged in. It's a mess over here. I don't have an ideal situation. I'm not streaming from a normal place, so it's a little tough. Look at this. Can you believe I still have watermelon on my plate after all this? Mmm. Access the Nintendo Switch online software you want to play from the menu on the left.
Wave race.
Oh yeah, don't forget to eat your water, everyone. I have a few pieces left. They're juicy. So we didn't set any records today, but we got back in the water. The good news is Wave Race feels very good on the Switch. This is wonderful that Nintendo has done this. We can all enjoy this game now. A lot more people can enjoy it. You have to go out to game selection. Should you want to do this, Blood? Do you want to race?
Start your engine. 3, 2,
Whoops.
wave race.
Blood is ready to race. Of course, Blood wants to race. What do? I go here, play online? Am I doing this right, Blood? Can you invite me? Game selection from the N64 menu. Whoops. This menu? Play online. You know what? I may have to... Unable to find any friends currently playing. I know I'm friends with Blood. Search again. I was going to say I don't even know if I'm online here with my Switch, but I guess it is. Yeah, I guess it was because, well, but I was plugged in when I downloaded the update. Search again. Weird. Can you do this on the 64? We aren't friends? I almost sure we are. Are you kidding me? We're not Switch friends, I guess, huh? How's that possible? How is that possible, Blood? Not friends. I'm almost positive, but we're friends. You want to send me an invite? I'm sure Blood's icon is in there. Isn't it your... Yeah, I have a lot of Switch friends. I could have sworn Blood was on there. I've got a least that does. Yeah, I need to hide my screen. All right, hold on. Maybe we can make this work. Hold on. All right. Take it easy, everyone. Live friendship is happening. Look at this. Me, Blood and I are going to become friends. Can you believe this? Hold on. Here we go. Oh wait, well what's that code? Oh, I thought you're sending me your friend code, Blood. This isn't your friend code. Oh wait, maybe this is. Sorry. 622. Pardon me. Okay. Yeah, don't worry. We got this. We got this. Okay. Has Blood been practicing? I'm starting to get a little nervous. I'm getting a little nervous here. Yeah, how are we not friends? I remember your icon. I don't know what's happening here. I could have I was 100% sure. I don't understand how we're not friends, Blood. All right, well, we're friends now. Let's see if we can get back into this. Play online. We're trying to hook up here. Accidentally unfriend? I don't think that's possible. Blood deleted me as a friend. Can you imagine? Just rage quit and deleted me? What was it after? What could it have been that we played that would have made Blood so mad? I don't see you here yet, Blood. Are we friends now? Still not popping up. We're waiting to see. Hold on. Invite. Yeah, it's weird. Well, okay. Well, I'm accepting it, but it's making me restart the software for some reason. Hold. Yeah, I accepted your invite. Hold on. Okay, things are going on here, Blood. Things are going on. Bloodworth will control the menu. Connection strength may vary. Do I have to select? Here we go. Blood's in control now. Blood's in control, everyone. Here we are. We're back. Two-player versus. Oh, this is crazy. Wow, so we're still gonna... It's gonna be split screen. So cool. I gotta do my custom crazy handling now because this is what I'm used to. Bloodworth selected his so fast. Did you see? I didn't even get to look what he did. Uh-oh. I got a funny feeling about this. I got a funny feeling about this. Extremely confident.
Select your course, please.
This is awesome. Are you kidding me? We're going to play right now together. Wave race 64 from a remote location. Oh, is it letting me pick the course? What do you want to do, Blood? Just Sunny Beach? Why is it letting me pick the course? Oh, whoop. There you go. You got it? Okay, cool. All right, here we go. We're racing.
3, 2, 1, go!
We're racing. Oh, man. I feel like Blood's going to take me out if I give him any opportunity. Very nervous right now. Did Blood lap me already?
You're about 2 seconds behind.
Wait, I'm 18 seconds behind? What happened? What the heck's going on here? It's saying I'm behind, but it said I'm 18 seconds behind. That must be a glitch. Am I winning this thing or am I behind? Something's not right here. It looks like I'm barely in first place on my screen, but the audio says I'm 18 seconds behind. That would be a big... Oh, I can see blood clipping my heels. Is this a one-on-one race? I just realized that. Very close. Are you kidding me, Bloodworth? Why aren't you speed running? You know what? Bloodworth might have to start speed running this game. GG, Blood. That was very nice. Well, you can pick another if you want. You want to do cool? You want to do Tang Bay? That was a nice run.
3, 2, 1.
I got mid power. I'm playing catch up now on Blood. It's a little bit of, you know, framey or whatever, laggy, I don't know what you want to call it, but that has nothing to do with the performance here. Blood's beating me absolutely fair and square right now. Take that corner tight. This is what I mean now, the amount of competition that's out there in the world. Since Nintendo is going to release this on the Switch is going to be insane. I gotta go up against people like Bloodworth now. I mean, look at this. I can't keep up. I'm telling you now, Blood, if it comes down to a hairpin finish like that, I'm gonna cut that last buoy. I'm gonna play dirty at the end. I'm gonna cut that last buoy, Blood. If I have to, in order to win this thing. I will not take any risks. Oh! I almost crashed there. The insane latency. Look at this. I'm not taking any risks. Absolute prison rules. Did you see that dirty maneuver I did right at the end there, Bloodworth? GG. Good race. It was good. How's it feel, Blood, with that N64 controller? That's what you're using, right? I crashed into you, too. I'm telling you, I don't pull any punches out there on the water, Bloodworth. I get very nasty. I'm sorry. I get very nasty. What do you want to do? Which one? Do you want to run one more? I'm sorry. I crashed, Bloodworth. I didn't realize 2 out of 3. Best 2 out of... What do we want? Wait for bets. Bets are coming in. Do you see, though? Blood is right on my heels. I mean, it's absolutely insane, the level of competition here. Drake Lake makes me nervous, Blood, because it's a calculating course. You have to have a calculating mind. I feel like with the pressure that I could possibly succumb to the pressure, and maybe you could knock me out on this, Blood. I think. Okay, I'm very nervous about this. I'm very nervous about Drake Lake. What Blood has just chosen. I can't remember ever playing on 2-player. Can you believe that? This is pretty wild playing split screen. It's pretty awesome, actually. It is different, though. Woo! Look out, Blood. Bloodworth absolutely killing it. Oh, I've got about the buoy placement. I'm skipping that one. I'm racing dirty again. I'm taking calculated losses there, Blood. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, Blood is gonna... He has a good chance of knocking me out on this course. Now, he took the inside. Did you see that? Should I take the inside? Maybe on hard? Or maybe whatever this is. You shouldn't take the inside. I mean, Blood's got a good 2 seconds lead on me or something, I think. I'm in bad place right here. I'm in a very bad place. I need Blood to make... If I miss one more buoy, I retire. Blood's gonna beat me. What did I tell you about this course? I can't catch up to the man. I can't miss another buoy either, so there's no dirty tricks I can do or anything. Oh, I'm absolutely slogging through it. Blood made it through the pins. Oh, I can't miss this. I can't miss it. Oh, good win. Decimated me, Bloodworth. I told you I had a bad feeling about this. Drake Lake, GG's. Big win. Holy smokes, Bloodworth. 1 and 2 on the board. Makes you want to race one more, doesn't it? To see how we could... Oh, my goodness. What can we do with another... Wow, big win. Absolutely humbled me. I'm humbled. Wow. An absolute masterful race by Bloodworth on that. How many seconds did he beat me by on that one? That was a huge win. Marine Fortress. Here we go.
3, 2,
Is this thing gonna open up? This look with the Blood with the max power on every start. He's been practicing. You've been playing all night, Blood? What the heck's going on here? Whoa. It's very different. Are we running at a different frame rate? What's happening here? I'm having a tough time making some of my turns. Bloodworth is absolutely a rocket on the water. Coming up behind. He's looking for revenge for that incidental contact in the last race. It was an incidental contact, Bloodworth. Did you see the way he was approaching me? I felt like he was looking to take me out. Bloodworth is looking to take me out on the water. I think he was not happy how I took him out on Tang Bay. Is this thing going to open here? Oh! I was afraid to the last second. I didn't know if that thing was going to open. Oh, I was afraid I was going to crash into that gate. Max power, baby. Is Bloodworth behind me? I'm freaked out. The final lap. I got to stay on my toes. Oh, critical error. Critical error. Will it be enough? Will Bloodworth absolute... Oh! dodged a bullet. Somehow I was able to maintain, but blood is at my heels. Is this thing gonna open? I don't remember. Oh no, blood cut he cut a buoy. Neck and neck. Neck and neck with Bloodworth. Oh, Bloodworth, top speed. Ooh, what a race to the very end. GG's, dude. Woo! This is pressure. This is some pressure. I love this. This is something to keep me on my heels. Whoa. Nice run there. My heart is absolutely racing. GG's, blood. Should we do another? Might be able to do another here.
Select your course, please.
Selecting the course. All right, should we do one more? Should we do a crunch? Let's see where we stand after this.
3, 2, 1.
Let's see where we stand. If blood locks it up or something, makes it 2 and 2, 3 and 3, we gotta race another. But oh, the tunnel isn't open. Wow, things are getting choppy. Ah, hard to see what's happening. That's probably my internet. I'm sure it's my internet. It's very choppy. Oh! What happened there? I crashed. Bloodworth! Bloodworth! Where's Bloodworth? I'm 3 seconds behind? I don't even see him. Oh! This is really hard to see. So I'm having a little bit of latency. My internet's struggling here. Oh yeah, because I'm wireless too. I just moved. Wait, it said I'm behind. Something's up with the sound though. I am ahead. Blood is right at my heels again. It keeps saying I'm behind unless I'm hearing bloods. It's odd what's going on with the sound. I shouldn't hear how far. This is going to be an exciting finish. The smallest error on my part will lead to absolute failure. I went a little wide there. Oh, blood! So close! Woo-hoo-hoo! Again! Within a second! Within a second! Bloodworth, why aren't you racing for PBs also? It's absolutely unbelievable. Might hear the sound of player on top screen. Yeah, it sounds like I am hearing that, but why is that? That's odd, isn't it? A run for my money indeed. Big time. What should we do? One last one? Do you want to crunch? I probably can't do more than one more race. How you feeling? I think I figured it out. It's just streaming the original split screen so you hear player one. Interesting. Yeah, that's odd. The N64 version did that too? Really? It's funny. I really have almost no memories of doing split screen in this game. I'm sure I've done it a few times, but I have almost no memory of it. It definitely runs at a lower frame rate.
3, 2, 1, go!
Here we go. Blood off to a fast start again. Southern Island.
Okay. Maximum power!
Oh my goodness. Whoa! I'm discombobulated. I don't even know where the buoys are out here. Whoa! Watch out. This is so awesome that we're playing together. Wave Race 64. I missed a buoy, blood. Wave Race 64, blood. We're playing together. Can you believe this? It's separate places in the world. The water textures certainly take a massive hit on this two-player mode. It's interesting. I haven't seen it like this. They almost get rid of all the transparency on it, the opacity. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble out here, blood. I've missed a lot of buoys. I'm really struggling out here. Oh! This thing's getting away from me here. Yeah, you're just hearing the first player. Oh, this is getting nasty. Oh, thread the gap. Ooh. Oh, I'm going to miss another. No, I retired, Blood. You won. I retired. Unbelievable finish. Oh my gosh, I skipped too many buoys. Can you believe it? I wasn't used to the placement of the buoys. I kept missing them on turns. I wasn't expecting them where they were. Wow, Bloodworth, the new champion, a wave race. Well, I said there were multiple big announcements. I figure this is as good a time as any, folks. The last announcement. Dawn vs. Wave Race is continuing. However, it is now called Blood vs. Wave Race. Bloodworth, new champion of Wave Race 64. No one saw this thing coming. I'm going to try to get back into the competition somehow. I got to keep training. Holy smokes. Crashed into the pier trying to go under, Blood. Ouch. Happened to me a lot. You still pulled it out. Blood vs. Wave Race. BVW. You're on the hook now, Blood. Twice as many. That doesn't matter, Blood. That last one was the one that counts. You are now, the mantle has been passed to you. Let me know what day you want to do this thing on your stream, and I will approve it. That was seriously a sick run. I can't believe I missed so many buoys. I really wasn't. Every time I came around a corner, I was expecting one to be in the wrong place. Miscalculations, errors on my part. I botched the run big time, and Blood was there to take advantage of it, just right on my heels. Seconds behind. Sabotage Blood's vehicle. I immediately got taken to the woods. All right, that was pretty sick. How cool that we just played online, though. That was fun as hell. Readjusting to the N64 control stick. Yeah, it'd be interesting to go back to it for me too, actually, because I've been playing this with the Pro controller for so long. This Switch Pro controller does feel a million times better than the Wii U Pro controller, which was decent. Wii U Pro controller is actually not terrible. It just has a lighter, bulkier feel to it. This one has such a nice, heavy, dense, rock solid feel. Well, what can I say? We did it, didn't we? We're both great racers, Blood. I'm glad we did that. That was sick as hell. I gotta go. I got a time crunch, limited window. Look. We're going to be playing a lot of Wave Race 64 in the future. I hope you're all looking forward to this. If you haven't seen it before, it's a lot of fun. We're getting ready to dive in hard thanks to Nintendo. And just think, by them doing this, was it just a kind gesture? Was it just an olive branch that they're extending? Or was it something bigger? Was this a sign of things to come? Secret developments sometimes go unnoticed. No leaks sometimes happen, and out of nowhere a project is announced. Either way, Nintendo, if you have it and you're about to reveal it, I'm pumped. If you want to talk about my original IP for a direct sequel to Wave Race 64, let's talk. Let's get lunch. But nevertheless, either way, thank you for putting this out, Nintendo. I'm so extremely happy. It feels good. Feels very good. Anyway, all, thank you for being here. Thank you, Sarah Knight, for sure. Big time. Everyone. Screaming Argonaut. Daniel Bloodworth. Thank you for riding shotgun with me on the stream. And absolutely decimating me. It's good, though. I'm glad Blood decimated me on that last, because now I have a hunger. This is like I came out of retirement, and the current champions just wiped the field with me, and now I got to reevaluate everything. My entire existence must come under scrutiny, and I must decide how important is it for Wave Race. Very important. I'm coming back with an absolute fury and absolute vengeance. You will see it soon. Big time. Big time wormhole. All right, Jesse. All right, everybody. Adios. We'll see you soon. Check us out, of course. Twitch.tv/EasyAllies. We got a bunch of good stuff. Really cool stuff on our YouTube channel also. And of course, if you haven't checked us out, maybe this is one of the first times seeing us, please, if you can, support us on patreon.com/EasyAllies. Not only are you going to get a bunch of awesome exclusive content there, but it's going to make a big difference for us. You're going to help this thing going big time, so we appreciate if you jump over there if you haven't before. and see what you can do. If you can get involved in some way, we would appreciate it a lot. All right, everybody, see you on the water next time. Enjoy your weekend. I'll be seeing you next week for sure when I'm back. SoCal in full effect. All right, everyone. Love you. We'll talk soon. Adios. I'm going to switch some. Oh, let's see. I got to put this thing on. And I'm going to put some nice music on for you right here. Hopefully. I don't know.
Wait,